Hi, and welcome back to Empire of the Sun. Uh, my opponent went ahead and did his reaction roll here, and he missed it actually. He rolled a 9, and after that, he rolled a 9, and that means this is a surprise attack and all this stuff. So definitely this will flip. This will definitely flip because that's 40, and the worst I can do is half result. That's enough to flip this thing to that. This is an auto kill, I think, in this reaction. So this is an auto kill right here. This again, the worst this can be is 36. The worst it can be is 18. Half result for a combat. The worst it can be is a half result. So half result, this will kill this. So that results in the fall of Blasio. We took Makina via Paradrop. And apparently, I did not realize this, I made a mistake. Apparently, Akyab is not included in the victory conditions for the conquest of Burma. So with that, Burma has been conquered, and my opponent basically resigned. He said that he doesn't think he can take Burma back, and well, he can actually still move this thing. He can actually take this if he really wants to fight. He can take this, go all the way across here, but it's tough. I mean, it's a really difficult position to be in. I can't blame him for resigning. Again, very difficult position to be in. So he'll probably lose Burma, and he says that he's not going to make progress with the war down here, and so the political vote drops to 0, and that should be it. I only wish that he had taken us all the way to the end so we could see the end of the game. But he resigned, and that's fine. I mean, I don't blame him for that. I think it's a really tough position to be in. So kudos to my opponent, Benoit Rose in Montreal. He's a good guy to play against. If you ever find that Empire of the Sun is a game to your liking, so you're certainly welcome to hit me up for a game. You can certainly ask Benoit as well. He's an excellent opponent, very, very gracious guy. He and I get along very, very well. I'm sure we'll play again, and this time maybe I'll be the Allies, he'll be the Japanese, and I'm sure he will be more than capable of returning the favor and killing me. This is our fourth game that we played against one another. And I think the first game I played as the Allies and won. Second game, I sort of lost interest in the game because the first game we had played was a 6-month game. It lasted 6 months, and I was really burned out by that time. I played the Allies, and basically I was able to threaten to conquer Japan with only up to turn 11. So it was very, very likely that I was going to win. And so he surrendered. He conceded. So the second game, it took us six months to finish that game. I don't think this is quite so long. I think this is only 3 months or 2 months, because I think we started playing this game in late December of 2018. It's now February of 2019. So the next game we played, I played the Japanese, he played the Allies. I played the Japanese, he played the Allies. We switched sides, but then I kind of lost interest because I was burned out a little bit on the game, and then we waited for a while, took up another game, a third game, and this time I was playing the Japanese and lost because I was going for that same strategy, going after Burma, going after India. Then I missed a rule, which caused for my plans to fall apart, and it was looking like he was going to attack Japan as early as 1943. So I could see the writing on the wall, and I resigned that game. This is the fourth game. Again, I played the Japanese. The reason I keep playing the Japanese, I want to perfect the opening part of the game and see if I can win the game as the Japanese player. And this time I did win, and all that. Okay. Some final thoughts in this game. There were a couple of things that we didn't do, something we didn't discuss. We didn't discuss the victory conditions for the Allies because it never got that far. Basically, there are 3 ways for the Allies to win. The first is through the A-bomb victory. Second is a blockade victory, and the third is a conquest victory, where the Allies basically occupy or conquer all of Japan. We didn't talk about intrinsic defense. Um, all the Japanese square hexes, square cities in Japan. Okay, these all have intrinsic Japanese defense. They all have this. Like there's an extra 12 infantry unit there. So conquering Japan is not a walk in the park. I can assure you. All right. Other than that, I think we covered about 99% of the rules of Empire of the Sun. I hope that you learned how to play this game, at least got the idea. And my suggestion is that pick up the game, challenge somebody to a game. I'm certainly willing to play you, and via play by a vassal, play by email would be good. I could also play vassal face to face if you want to over Skype. That's an option. But I think if you don't want to read the rules, that's the best way to learn the game. And at least now you can read the rules without, with some context. And hopefully this is, you'll learn to enjoy this game. This is a tremendous game. I think it is, as you can see, very deep, very rulesy. But I hope that over the last 30 some odd videos, I somehow showed you that this is a fantastic game, that you got some kind of idea how deep this game is, and how much fun it can be. All right. So anyway, if you've listened through all the videos, and I realize it's all very long and everything, I thank you very much for your attention, and I'm hoping to see you guys on, over Vassal someday. And if you guys want to play, I'm always willing to help anyone through this. Through this game. Again, I think it's a fantastic game. And I think it's one of those things in your, one of those what I call game-changing, life-changing games, I think. All right. So I hope this has been informative and enjoyable, despite my droning on, and maybe the poor production value of this video. I just, no, I didn't put a lot of effort into it. No fancy graphics, no, nothing like that. Not a very sophisticated sound system. So hopefully this is something that you'll enjoy. All right. So anyway, thank you very much for listening and putting up with it for all these months. And thank you for your attention. I'll see you on Vassal.